My name is Sarah Joseph.
My name is Insan Anita Asupo.
My name is Desmond Oga.
My name is Hilary Levon Johnny.
My name is Sharon Uga.
My name is Tony Amondo.
My name is Doris Ikuribi.
My name is Egbe Deborah John.
My name is Dano Diva.
My name is Mukoro Fidelis, aka Agbalantu.
I'm playing the character of Nosa.
Ngozi.
Olu.
Fatima.
Fictive Tosi.
Wife.
Right here on the set
of the Academy.
Acting is all about your inner life, and you can activate it when you clearly understand and religiously believe your character role and the imaginary circumstances.
When will you stop pretending that you don't know the best student in your class?
Anybody that doesn't like my girl doesn't like me, and anybody that doesn't like me must stay away from me and my wife.
If women don't kill you, you live long.
Are you a womanizer?
No, I'm not. But my father thinks I am. I heard Olomu is coming to pay for a bride price.
Anything I say that no one hear from me.
Who I be to the top.
And now they see me, they wanna be me.
I got to call me the boss.
Now they call me oh Sarah. I say I be dumb baba. Say my money plenty for ba. Every show.
Get you one up. Touch my body.
Listen, him, she, he, who are there? You're born in her.
Think about the tithes and the offerings.
Cut! My name is John Chuka. President CEO Asaba Film Academy, and I'm also fortunate and privileged, to be to play the role of the writer, producer, director on this project, the Academy. We are going to run it one time to make sure that everybody knows what they're supposed to do. On action, we start with Kamsi. Kamsi, you hear me? On action, we start with you. 2 seconds after, what's her name? Funmi follows, trying to catch up with you. Then when you hear her say, mention your name, you turn around. At this point, this is where you turn around. Remember, you have your keke business, you're going to your business, so you're in a hurry, kind of. So when you hear that name, Kamsi, you turn around at this point. Okay, on action, let's go. The Academy is produced by Asaba Film Academy, but Flicks and Pics Works actually executed the project, and Rolling Film Reels will handle distribution. These are 3 sister companies under the same parenthood of John Chuka Production. Nollywood is the Cross River State film industry under the auspices of Shan George. Shan George is the Director General of Nollywood, and I had worked with Shan George in the past, and she thought that the Academy would be better shot in Calabar, so she extended an official invitation to us, to Calabar, and we went out there. She was great as the associate producer, also as one of the main characters in the film, major characters in the film project, and she was just phenomenal. The Academy was sponsored by ACF. ACF is the acronym for African Culture Fund. They are actually based in Mali. They are interested in building capacity in the African arts, and I applied to them as an individual, asking for funding to execute the film project, the academy, and they obliged. Further down the line, Delta State government came on board and supported ACF with funding, and it made our work a whole lot easier with the funding from Delta State government via the Ministry of Culture and Tourism. The Academy is about the rich against the poor, with a love interest in the middle, on the backdrop of a film academy. The idea for that story came when one of the proteges of Asaba Film Academy suggested making a movie that borders on arts, but we really don't know much about arts, but we are into filmmaking. So we were like, or rather I was like, how about a script on the academy? Here at the academy, we teach young men and women about filmmaking, primarily acting. At the academy, we basically teach young men and women acting and screenwriting, primarily. I thought we could work on that, bring in the people that we have trained in screenwriting, sit down with them and craft a story out of our everyday experience at the academy. And the actors as well. We can sit down with them, do a good rehearsal, and execute the film project. After all, this is what they do every day. We train them in acting, we train them in screenwriting. So I thought that it would be very natural, for us to execute a film project bordering on what we do on a daily basis. Working on the academy was not, I wouldn't say quite a challenge, but it was rigorous. We had to rewrite the script. After writing the script, we started auditioning our actors, our trained actors, and some of them that were outstanding during the rehearsals, and it was clear that those character roles were made for them. So I had to kind of doctor the script, rewrite it, taking into their natural tendencies into consideration. As we wrote the script, or rather as I continued to doctor the script, we continued to rehearse and try all kinds of stuff, that worked and didn't work. And it was really, really wonderful. It took about 3 months to do this, basically. The character role of Olowo, it was pretty much carved out for Genesis, Mukoro.
What the hell are you looking at? Haven't you seen a good-looking man before?
Alright, ladies and gentlemen, I'm still your one and only Genesis Mukoro, Nollywood actor, movie producer, and we're live here in Calabar. We're making magic on the movie The Academy. This is actually my third film with the director John Shuka, and it's been awesome working with him on this set. It's actually my first time in Calabar, and I can say that it's been fun so far. So many beautiful girls on set, beautiful guys, and we're killing it here. The Academy. Well, I'm playing the character role of Olowo, and Olowo is a bad guy. He's a narcissist. He's a rude boy, who gets whatever he wants, and anything that gets in his way, he, takes it up. So we're still doing this here, and it's been fun so far. I urge you all to watch this movie because it's gonna be dope. You get what I'm saying? Sitting right here with my girl, and that's my wife over there. She's just looking at me. That's my wife over there.
And I'm the wifey. Officially married. Where's my ring?
Alright, so keep your fingers crossed for this one. It's gonna be hot. It's gonna be hot. Watch out for The Academy, man.
And featured that character, I think it was Bosa. Yeah, Bosa. Bosa played by Ifeanyi Alex.
Ladies and gentlemen, may I have the honor and the pleasure of introducing to you the undisputed queen of the academy, Funmi Akande.
We went through the phases producing the academy, or would I say executing the film project. Typically, we would have loved to produce the movie in Asaba, which is where we are domiciled, Asaba Film Academy, I mean. But Shan George, a good friend to the academy and also a good personal friend, we had worked with her on our previous project. So when she got to know about this project, after reading the script, she was like, wow, this is amazing. Why don't you bring it to Calabar? Calabar is the capital city of Cross River State. They are also, known for tourism and all of that. They have amazing film locations. So when Shan George asked us to come over, I was like, wow, amazing. We are going to take on this opportunity. And I went out there, spent a couple of weeks, to see what is available. And we started scouting for locations here and there, all over Calabar. I didn't know Calabar much before now. And but Shan George, really came through for us. Shan is a Nollywood icon. She came in, did her thing. It was awesome. Very little, would I say, minimal rehearsals, and she nailed it. We had another star appearance. Moses Armstrong came in all the way from Oyo to Calabar, to do his magic. He delivered. He played Pastor Eket.
My name is Armstrong Moses. Friends and fans call me Upper Cross Finest, and we celebrated that, aka the Street Bishop. You can add it on. Right here on the set of The Academy. A movie that is very challenging for me to start with, because this is the first time I'm doing a movie inside a movie. You know what I'm saying? So it's quite challenging for the interpretation to make it go right. And then the director, one very meticulous director that I bet you need your friends to work with him. John Chuka, nice man, but very, very strict, precise, and meticulous with his lines. Say it the way it is. And that's what I've been facing, and I'm enjoying it. I'm beginning to learn new things, and I'm working more on my act and all that. So this set has been a bomb for me. And I tell you, the movie, The Academy, watch out, it's going to be a bomb. It's sponsored by African Culture Fund. Give it a thumbs up. Domicile in Mali. And we're doing it in Nigeria, right here in Cross River State, in collaboration with Nollywood. I want to give a thumbs up to Shan George, DG, the governor of Cross River State, who is entertainment friendly. Governor Ben Ayade, my own friend. You know what I'm saying? For real. Right here in Cali. Cali City is always nice to me. Doing this back to back, coming back again next time. But for now, watch out for The Academy. I remember Armstrong Moses, our private finest, most celebrated, aka the Street Bishop. Peace out!
I also had the privilege to work with Eric Anderson, who happens to be the Commissioner for Culture and Tourism in Cross River State. He is an amazing, amazing actor. Wow.
If I don't drink on your birthday, when will I be able to drink?
All right, my name is Eric Anderson. I'm the Honorable Commissioner for Culture and Tourism Development in Cross River State, Nigeria. I am part of the production at the Academy, and my role is Aduba. Actually, when I came in contact with the producer, director, and of course when I saw the script, I got so excited with the storyline. And besides the production itself, I'm also excited that the set for these locations for this production is in Calabar, Cross River State by jurisdiction as Commissioner for Culture and Tourism Development. I will have great artists, great young, promising artists in Cross River State, and I'm sure we'll be able to do justice to the script. Well, many thanks to African Culture Fund for this grant to actually encourage talent, and we're hoping that more of this will come this way.
When we are done with pre-production, we were now ready to shoot. COVID-19 outbreak, got in the way. There was a complete lockdown across the country. We could not go outside Asaba, neither could people come into Asaba. So we were shut down in Asaba, locked down, couldn't go nowhere. I think we spent about 4-6 months, if I remember correctly, before we were allowed to move around again. That was when we now traveled to Calabar with the cast and started with principal photography. The film project, the Academy, was scheduled to be shot in 10 days, but we ended up shooting it in 12 days. We had a lot of logistics problems. We also had what I would call numbing and storming issues. Hollywood, Nollywood, two different ball games. Moving away from my comfort zone, moving away from my top, Asaba, where I had everything built up. I have my actors, almost 300, if not more, that I had trained, that I work with. I have my crew that I work with, But going down to Calabar, was the first time I had to leave Delta State to shoot a movie. I didn't think it would be a problem, but apparently, ultimately it became a problem. I wouldn't say it was a problem, but a challenge, So it took a little bit of time for us to storm and eventually got to numb and, started doing the job, So that ate into our production time, our principal photography time. We were supposed to shoot the Academy in 10 days. It was already a challenge because I was trained to shoot 3 pages a day. Here we are talking about a script of 120 pages. So if I was shooting 3 pages a day, I would need 40 days to shoot this movie. But because of the fact that we are working with a shoestring budget, we had just 10 days to shoot this movie. Shooting the river scene was, was also a challenge. When we went on a location scout, I didn't know Calabar. I'd never been there before, and the river that was presented to me was not what I wanted, but that was all that was available, and I was ready to settle for it. On the day we were supposed to shoot the river scene, a cab driver took us to the location. And while we were heading down there, he started talking about a river, with a bridge. And I was like, a river with a bridge? Wow, can you take me there? And he took me there. And I was like, wow, this is amazing. I wish I could be able to shoot here. And the crew was like, how about the location that we have? And I was like, well, it looks like we have a better location. But we had no deal with these people. We had no understanding with them. So it's like I had to go back to pre-production, go back to location scout. I now had to walk into the community that I have never been in before, started looking for the youth leaders, started looking for the traditional rulers, to get permission to be able to shoot at that river. Ultimately, after spending hours of walking around to find the right people and talk to them and convince them, they now authorize us. So, like, half of the day was gone already, but I thought it was worth it. Ultimately, we went out there and shot the river scene, and it was awesome. And I think it was worth the trouble. That was one of the challenges that we had to deal with in Calabar. As far as location issues are concerned.
My name is Olomu Timothy Chinedu. Okay, I played the character role of Kobe in the movie The Academy. Yes. Kobe is one of the students in the movie Academy and also a gang member of Olowo. I want to say thank you to Asaba Film Academy in collaboration with Divine Shield Film Academy and Hollywood for bringing this platform and the opportunity for us to show our talent again. Thank you so much. And to our sponsor, African Culture Fund, thank you. We pray that this opportunity will keep coming our way and we'll keep showing our talent till we get there. Thank you so much. I still remember my humble self, Olomu Timothy Chinedu OTC. Kudos.
My director of photography, Charles Archibald, he actually wants to be referred to as Bonja. The guy saved me a lot on this project. I had not worked with him before, but we managed to figure out how to work with each other. But he came in strong to save the project a number of times. At the point, I was going to shut down the production because, it was like everything fell apart. Basically, when we encountered a robbery attempt, was late in the night. We went to a location to shoot a scene, and after the shoot, as we were putting our things together to leave, we were attacked. Everybody was just simply disenchanted, and what could I do other than to shut down the set? But Bonja came in, and it was like, guy, there's no way you are going to shut down this set. We are going to shoot this movie. Sometimes, you have to sit down and listen to people tell you what to tell people. I'm always like, excuses don't make movies. I'm always like, actors don't make excuses, they make solutions. And now I am sitting, giving up to challenges, and somebody else, had to take me to school and, prop me up, tell me that directors don't quit. Director must shoot a movie, So he was talking to me, and I was thinking about all these things in my head, and I was like, wow, this guy is a God-sent lifesaver. And he told me, don't worry, if we have to find new locations, I'm going to find them for you. Any other additional equipment you need, I'm going to go get it for you. Anything at all you need, anything, even if I have to do everything myself. This is what Bonja told me, and I will never forget that. By the way, Bonja is a lecturer at the University of Calabar, and he's mentoring a lot of talented young men and women. And, he came true to his words. He went out there, looked for everything that we needed, brought in the lights that we never had, and that gave me a lot of energy, gave me a lot of boost. As at this time, I was fighting and quarreling with a lot of people that were supposed to help me. At this point, I had given up on the project, but Bonja came in, picked me up, and we got the camera rolling again, and that kind of energized everyone else. Everybody came back to set, and we started working, although we lost a few guys, but Bonja brought his people, to fall in for those guys. And we shot the movie like nothing happened. And, that's how, we rolled into 2 additional days.
Hello, everybody. My name is Vida Emmanuel, and I'm playing the character role Funmi in the Academy. This has been a very, very interesting adventure to me because it's actually the first time I've actually played a lead character, and it's challenging, but well, actor's life. I have to get on with it. So the director John Chuka he has been very very amazing. He's been helping with my lines, and I love working with him. So far so good. He's been amazing, though he's a meticulous observer. So all of those are one of the things I enjoy on set with him. And I actually love the storyline of the movie, The Academy. It's complicated. It had a lot of twist and love and anger and portrays life itself, and it's actually very good for upcoming actors because it has a storyline that will enable you to learn and understand the ways and the routines of acting. So at this point, I feel very opportune to be a part and parcel of this movie, The Academy. Stay tuned and watch out for The Academy because it's going to blow your minds. You have talented actors on set, the ones you've never seen before and the ones that are yet to see. So stay tuned and watch The Academy.
And the highlight of the project, when I say the project, I mean principal photography, was the studio scene. It was really really interesting, and then the music studio environment, a lot of musical equipment, recording equipment, studio lights, and all of that. I mean, this is supposed to be a church premises. The pastor, Pastor Alexander Victor, he goes by PAV, his acronym PAV, PAV. He was really, really generous. He was kind. He was patient. He was very, very helpful. And we came in and did our thing. At the point, Bonja the DP was playing the keyboard and everybody was jumping and dancing. Ayuk, I love that guy, man. Kelvin Ayuk, he came in with his own bad boy act, and everybody was in a frenzy. All of us were jumping, happy. I mean, filmmaking is really really awesome.
Hey guys, my name is Annabelle Asuko and I'm playing the character role Onye in the movie The Academy. My character role is very complicated. It took me a while to even totally understand what's required of me. It's very challenging. I find it as an adventure as well because this is me trying something totally different, something away from my natural personality, something I haven't done before. Having to live like a tomboy, dress like a tomboy, walk like a tomboy. Oh my god, it's crazy, but I love it. I love it. I love it. I love the challenge. I love the fact that I'm being someone else, not my usual self. The film The Academy is actually a very interesting movie. It's also very educating. So I think this movie is what every aspiring actor out there needs to watch and learn. There's a lot to learn from. I personally have learned a lot, about acting. Things I didn't know about acting, basic concepts I didn't know about acting. I've actually, come to know with that. So I think you guys should just get ready. There's a lot of drama. It's intriguing. It's adventurous. There's a love twist and all of that. And then there's my queer personality. I don't want to give you so much details about my personality. So I look forward to you guys watching it. A big thank you to African Culture Fund for helping us project our art down here in Nigeria and supporting us. A big thank you to Hollywood, a big thank you to Divine Shield Academy, a big thank you also to Asaba Film Academy. The director is an amazing man. He's the best director I've actually worked with so far. Yes, some would say he talks a lot because he actually does, but trust me, from everything he says, it's actually for your own. He's trying to get you into character, and then he'll do whatever it takes, all the talking he needs to do for you to just get into character and give him what he wants. The crew guys, they're amazing people. They are fun. Bonja, the director, the PM, everyone, they're just amazing set of people. I'm glad I actually met them. This is like a new family for me and all of that. So I'm actually honored to be on this set with all these amazing people and the actors too. They're very wonderful people. Yeah, so I look forward to you guys, watching it and having fun. Yeah.
Now we are done shooting the movie and we had to go into post-production. Wow. Lots of challenges with post-production. In fact, at the point I thought we were not going to get the movie done. At the point, I was really concerned about, when whether we'll be able to meet up with deadline from ACF. Mind you, ACF, as at this time, we had requested for uh, extension from ACF because of COVID-19. We were already 6 months behind schedule. So ACF gave us that grace, gave us additional 6 months. Now, when we started looking for editor, we spent um, like 3 4 months um, looking for an editor. The editor that we originally hired, bailed out on us. He was on set with us, but when we had that robbery incident, he disappeared, he left and never came back. So my quest for editor, got into a spin. I met with 3 or 4 different editors thereafter, and none of them was able and willing to give me what I wanted. And I took my search to South Africa. As at this time, I had received an invitation from South Africa to attend a film festival. So I was like, okay, this would be an opportunity for me to also look for an editor out there. I was supposed to be in South Africa for 10 days for the film festival. But after the film festival, I stayed back for a little over 2 months, looking for an editor to edit my film. I met with 6 different editors in South Africa. None of them was able and willing to give me what I wanted. So I came back to Nigeria, still without an editor. Mind you, I have spent 3 4 months in Nigeria without editing the film. Now I have spent 3 months in South Africa without an editor. So coming back to Nigeria, I continued my search for an editor. But ultimately, I found one right under my nose in Asaba, where I thought I could not find a good editor. And this guy came on board, and put his heart and soul into the project, worked like crazy. The expectation was that he will get this done in 6 weeks, but I think it took 3 4 months for him to get the job done. And I can't thank him enough. We're going to do a lot of work with him moving forward. I know you want to know the editor. Well, even though I spoke to almost 10 editors, to get this job done, but only one came through, and that is Chijoke Ngobiri. You will see his name on the closing credit session. He did an amazing job, given what we have gone through. And by the way, he is the guy that is even running the BTS for us right now. He's a cinematographer, he's an editor, and he's multi-talented. He can do all kinds of stuff, all the small stuff, even sound. He can handle sound. He saved us a lot of hair pulling, and I look forward to doing more projects with him.
Hi guys, my name is Simon Oko. I'm playing the character role of Kamsi in the movie The Academy. Kamsi is a normal humble guy from a humble background, a keke driver, apprentice actually. He fell in love with a very beautiful girl that happened to have a boyfriend that is rude, wicked, mean, all sort of negative names we want to call him. But all of a sudden, everything worked out well, and I want to say a very big thank you to Africa Culture Fund for supporting and sponsoring this movie all the way. Thank you.
And that was the most challenging aspect of post-production. We had some of our actors, do the music. Somebody like Christian, the guy that played Bosa, he is highly talented, multi-talented. He gave us a lot of songs. We had one of our actors that could not make it on this project, but he gave us one of his songs, 1 or 2 of his songs as well. Owosara. Amazing. That's how we survive post-production. And now we have a movie to talk about. I can't thank any and everybody, that helped make it possible. My line producer, who did a lot of things, beyond being the line producer, he handled a post production, what we call post production coordinator. He did all of that. He coordinated very well. Even when I was gone in South Africa, he was on the project, working on it. On set, he was everywhere that nobody else could be. He played a lot of significant roles. At a point, he even became the BTS guy, Chisom Victor Olise. He was all over the place that anybody could be, but there was nobody there. He was running Heta Skater during pre-production. When I was in Calabar working on stuff, getting ready for the shoot, he was in Asaba taking care of things, and eventually he brought the cast from Asaba, to Calabar, and also jumped in the fray and took care of things, a big way that I never thought was possible. I remain grateful to him.
Yeah, ladies and gentlemen, my name is Chisom Victor Olise. I'm a Nollywood actor, and I'm equally the Chief Operating Officer of Asaba Film Academy, which is the production company, that is handling this project. I played the character role of Tokumbo, one of the students of, in the class of Madam Ejo, which was played by Shan George, our Nollywood icon, Shan George. I'm also the line producer, the pre-production and post-production coordinator of the film project. During pre-production, of course, it comes with a whole lot of challenges, hassles, most especially making film in an environment that you have never been before. But we filmmakers, we always look for solution. We always look for how to keep the camera rolling, how to get the job done, and by the special grace of God, and everything went well. We came out successful, and that's the reason why we are here, and that is the reason why you people will see a movie. And the post-production aspect of the project, which I actually coordinated, of course, there are a lot of things, how to put a lot of things in place, the editing, the challenges that we faced, and most especially the songs that is being used, in the movie. Most of them were done by our, some of our trained actors for film at Asaba Film Academy. Talking about people like Christian Ifeanyi Alex, the guy that played the character of Bosa. Talking about Genesis Mukoro, the guy that played the character role of Olowo, and also some of Asaba Film Academy trained actors, who were not featured in the movie, but also contributed in terms of making songs that was used as soundtrack for the movie. I'm talking about people like Nonsomzi, which is his stage name Nonsomzi, Ifeanyi Alex, popularly known as Owosara. Amazing original songs, that was used, that is being used, for the film project. And we remain grateful to all of them, because these guys are just talented individuals who are dedicated, committed in making sure that the production goes out successfully, starting from the pre-production down to the post-production. The Academy is a must-watch. It's a true African story. It teaches a lot of things, especially for aspiring actors out there. You need to see this movie to learn a whole lot of things, about acting, with concepts, and also it also have a backdrop of our society, our everyday ills, societal ills, corruption, and how it's being addressed, and how people face these issues on daily basis. So, but I can assure you, you will be entertained, because the movie is filled with a lot of actions, a lot of interesting moments, good, bad, ugly, fun. There were a lot of parties, it's a movie that has to do with young people, and so there are a lot of interesting moments in the film that I'm sure, and we are sure, that you all will love. So the academy is coming very, very soon. It will be hitting your screen very soon. Please, my fans out there all over the world, the fans of Asaba Film Academy all over the world, do well to see the academy when it's out. Of course, we'll keep you all updated in any of the platforms that that you will be seeing the movie. Thank you very much. Thank you. I remain Chisom Victor Olise. Thank you.
I never can thank ACF enough, African Culture Funds. Man, without you guys, this film project wouldn't have been possible. Ministry of Culture and Tourism, Delta State, thank you so much. Without you, we probably would still be trying to figure out where to find money to execute the post-production. You guys came through for us. Friends and family that came on board to support, thank you so much. A lot of people gave us all kinds of stuff, even the encouragement, the word of encouragement, the phone calls, the WhatsApp messages. We thank you all for all the support. I had a wonderful cast and crew, amazing cast and crew. Despite all the challenges, they hung in there. They were all professionals. Families, friends that came on board to make this happen in one way or the other, we thank you. You have been with us all along. We hope that you will continue to be with us and will continue to make you proud. Calabar, we are coming there again. For the amazing support that we got from the big name stars on the film project, starting with Shan George, to Moses Armstrong, and to Eric Anderson, the Honorable Commissioner for Culture and Tourism in Cross River State. We thank you very much. Calabar community, big shout out to the Calabar community. This is a place you go to shoot a movie. They don't ask much of you. They just want to be part of what you do. They want to support you. They want to encourage you. I think that is just too amazing. There are not too many communities like that, around the world. I also would like to, say thank you to the Delta State Governor, Senator Dr. Ifeanyi Alex. We know we've not had the opportunity to meet with you, but without you, this wouldn't have happened. We have received a lot of support from, your able lieutenants, at Asaba Film Academy. They've been there, doing what you ask them to do to empower the youth. And when we called upon them, they came on your behalf, to do the needful. And no gainsaying that we're also grateful to Governor Ben Ayade of Cross River State. We've not had the opportunity to meet you either, but we are grateful because one of your able lieutenants, in the person of Shan George, the Director General of Nollywood, saw what we are doing in Delta State here in Asaba and thought, that we should bring some of our, creativity to Nollywood, and we did, and it worked out pretty well. We thank you, sir, and we look forward to doing more in your state. We have made a great movie. We are proud of our proteges, and we'll continue to work with them. We'll continue to mentor them and give them the opportunity, to become what they want to be in the film industry.
Listen, and listen good. If you need to speak with me, you need to knock on my door and come in only when I ask you to come in. Greet me properly and sit down only when I ask you to sit down. Do you understand?
Yeah, yes I do.
Don't you dare slam my door on your way out, or don't even bother to come back here.
This is the Academy, guys. You need to go see this movie. I can't begin to enumerate why you need to see this movie. This movie is all about Africa. If you have not been to Africa in your life, you need to see this movie. If you know Africa through the prism of the news, you need to go see this movie. If you want to visit Africa and you have a first-hand information about Africa before your trip, you need to go see this movie. Asaba Film Academy is all about making movies that prioritize the African narratives. Go see the film to support Asaba Film Academy. Go see the film to support Nollywood. Go see the film to support the young men and women, that are trying to get empowered in the film industry. Thank you, guys. See you at the cinema. See you on TV. See you at the film festivals. See you anywhere that you want this film to be seen. Thank you, and God bless you.
The Academy.